Our first question, what we start with, is what is in your musical background and what first got you into music?
I guess my musical background in a nutshell would be basically learning piano from my piano teacher whenever I was in elementary school. And then I started learning percussion and got into drumming and percussion, played in wind bands and orchestras, drum and bugle corps, and continued that into college and ended up getting a music education degree. And after that, after I finished high school, I started discovering, I can play pop music too. I can do, play drum set and played percussion in pop bands, and started learning more about world music and all kind of different music, I would say, after I got out of where I was living. So in a nutshell, that's me, classically trained, and then kind of dipping my toe into the pop music world after I finished high school.
Yes. Who inspired you to start playing music in the first place?
The first, I guess, I always sang in church. When my parents took me to church, we would sing. So I wasn't like I saw some musician or something on the street, or I saw a performance and I knew I wanted to perform at that point. It was just kind of part of my life that we did that on a regular basis. And then I had the opportunity, I think my parents ended up asking me, do you want to take some lessons and learn to play piano? And it kind of took off from there. The piano teacher was very supportive and nice. I ended up doing that for many years. I'd say that gave me a good foundation.
I was asking who inspired you, because most of the musicians, like myself or something, when we were young, we had like that clink, which we see a performance or we see someone and they say, oh, I want to be that person, or I like this music, I want to play this music. Did you have the same experience before when you were young?
I didn't see a lot of performances as a young kid. So, in church, we sang and we did things regularly. But I'd say through playing music in school that I had friends around me that were doing various things, whether they're playing in their own pop band or they're trying to win some goal or something. And they kind of inspired me to work harder at it and show me that I could do something more and be a little bit better if I kind of emulated what they were doing. So I'd say my friend Butch Smith, now he's living in Oklahoma, I'd say he was a big part of that. He inspired me to kind of continue to drum and get better at marching percussion. And then he ended up going to the same university, and I kind of saw that as a path to get out of where I was and to introduce myself to a lot more people and be surrounded by more and better musicians. So I'd say Butch Smith was a big factor. Of course, all of my other teachers also encouraged me, though.